Now, those are sort of the major components of the system. Let's talk about the bits. What makes GIS innovation? What are the key parts of the GIS that you use every day? Well, one of the major ones is data management. Working with your data, editing, managing, understanding your data. So we have a set of focused workflows and tools that we've been providing, and some updates now with improvements in tasks, some of which Elvis showed earlier, improvements in Workflow Manager to manage the flow of information and tasks across the organization, but also improvements in editing, 2D and 3D, and attribute editing. And the ability to do multi-feature creation at a single click. So clicking one point might add a point, line, and polygon because they're part of a connected feature. For those of you who integrate data sets from multiple vendors or multiple lineages, we've improved our set of conflation tools to bring together the different data into one standard database. We continue to expand our database and non-SQL support across many of the newer databases, but also supporting many of the existing databases as well. And you'll hear later today about a set of new pipeline tools that we're working on in data management. A core aspect, and probably the most visible aspect of what we do in GIS, is mapping and visualization. And we continue to advance that, making it easier for all of us to pretend to be great cartographers. Using the tools that Elvis showed, and the ones available in Portal and online, smart mapping makes it easier to make a beautiful map, helping you with your choices and colors. But for those of us who are cartographers, of course giving you the cartographic freedom to override with your specific symbol sets. We've integrated 2D and 3D into Pro as a one seamless experience for visualization, increasingly supporting the LiDAR visualizations with massive point cloud information. Buildings are increasingly a part of the GIS, whether it's a campus facility or in-room management, so supporting the notion of 3D structures and navigation. And data visualization. Data visualization is broader than just GIS. And we are supporting traditional visualization and new techniques in both 2D and 3D to help understand your data better and to explore it and start to figure out what does this data mean with doing advanced analysis, slicing the data, and then starting to visualize it. A core aspect of everything that we do is content. And if you wind the clock back 15, 20 years, content was you. You had to provide everything. Well, we actually now provide much of the content you need to put your data on top of, whether it's base maps, imagery, demographics, landscape variables. We have thousands of maps and layers that are ready to use, authoritative, updated. Our imagery content at a world scale Landsat is updated nightly. The detailed imagery across the different continents is at very high resolution and updated very regularly. But in addition to our authoritative content, we have tens of thousands of open data sets that others have contributed and built maps from, equaling over 1 million different user contributions. And the system is scaling at over 1 billion views a week. Let me say that again, 1 billion views a week. This is not custom software. This is actually the same ArcGIS that you have on premises, just scaled out.